And here we have pile 7, which is for Libra, and this is the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Really beautiful tarot deck. Kind of pricey, but I like to bring it out every once in a while as something special. And so I took the deck and I shuffled it, and then I got a few cards here, my little stack. Being the Libra pile, I added the Romance Angels Oracle to this. And so I sat with the cards, meditated, and got a really nice message from Spirit to deliver to you. So let's begin. What's going on for Libra for 2020? This is also helpful for anybody who wants kind of a romance or a love flair, addition to the reading, what's going on in the romance sector of your life. So let's take a look. So first we have the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is all about comfort and contentment and achieving a civilized lifestyle, one of wealth and prestige and kind of this just feeling refined and privileged, you may or may not be feeling this way, but this is within your reach if you want it. And whether you want it or not, you can certainly act as if, right? This is just your style. You're just a refined lady. You or somebody else in your life. It's also about independence and self-reliance, material prosperity, and this could indicate the single girl. You could very well start off the year as a single person, and that status could change throughout the year. That's for some of you, though, of course, not everybody. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, and he is a predictable, sensible kind of person, quick to learn, though, and he's really good with facts and figures. He is ready to build on an opportunity to get more money, to acquire wealth. He's the kind of person that makes things happen, but in a practical way. He's the type of person that would stick with the decision. So this could be somebody in your life, or this could be an aspect of your personality. This could be somebody in your life that wants to propose to you. So it could be just simply the action of being proposed to and moving from this single state into a new state of being. This person, if somebody you might know, is somebody that could be rather mature for their age, even though they could be somewhat a younger person. Pages indicate youth, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a young person. But Pentacles definitely indicates mature and a little bit older, kind of a steady, stable type. But I always see, when I see Page of Pentacles, a lot of times I see like a ring, and a gift of some sort. And then here's a quite different type of page, but having both these pages here, to me, indicates right away this is going to be the year of a lot of communication, and this could be actual performing, singing, acting, dancing even. The Page of Wands is very confident, energetic, and brave, There might be a message that comes in requiring you to have some action. This is innovation and liking to try things out. And like I said, this is a natural performer who loves the limelight. So that could be you or somebody else in your life. This is an enthusiastic messenger. So somebody might be... Suddenly I saw in my head those singing telegram people that come to your door. This could be one of those kind of situations where it's a message from somebody very enthusiastically, or, writing your name up in the sky or something like that, I can see that. That could be their way of proposing to you. Okay, I don't know why I'm going back to proposals, but there you go. And then Then we have, all right, so we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles can be in the negative side. It can talk about greed and keeping things to yourself and hoarding things. It can represent possessiveness, but it also, in the positive sense, can represent savings and being good with money and being good acquiring things and then keeping it nice and safe. So the downside is hoarding things or collecting things but not taking any pleasure in them. It's kind of like me having all these beautiful like dolls that are just sitting on the shelf that nobody's actually playing with because they were just a collection. So maybe this is telling you it's time to sell your collections or look at your possessions differently. Try to have a practical attitude towards your possessions. Also, don't have an attitude towards people as if they're possessions, right? People and are not your belongings. If you're like a parent and have children, they're not your belongings, right? God's gift to you to take care of. It's kind of like they've been put in your charge to help grow and develop and stuff, but you can't really hold on to them. You have to let them go, right? Just like the little bird that pushes their baby bird out of the nest. You have to be able to teach them so they can do that. I don't know why that just came to me, but anyway, so it's kind of like the whole idea of possessions and holding on to things. So just be careful not to do that. You might run across somebody who has that kind of attitude, though. That might not be you at all. All right, so let's see. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So she is great. So the reason why I think that the hoarder here really is not you, unless this is just a side of your personality, maybe a part of your like environment, your household. Maybe you're just holding on to too many things, because the Queen of Wands is just like a really wonderful person. She is the adored one. Everybody loves her. She's passionate, energetic. She could be athletic as well. And she's just kind of the person that has a lot of sheer joy in living, and she's very warm to people and creative. She could also have a very creative business approach. So maybe she's going to be the one to step in and explain to you or you're going to explain to person how to deal with wealth. You don't hoard it. It's definitely a Six of Pentacles thing where it has to be shared, it has to be given, it has to be exchanged in order to keep flowing, because holding on to it doesn't help it flow. It may feel like you have a lot by sitting on it, but it's even better when you share it and it flows. All right, and then we have finally Temperance. And Temperance is Sagittarius. Let's see if we have any other signs here. We have elements, though. We have Pentacles, which is earth, and we have Wands, which is fire. So, but Temperance, I don't know why I was thinking of Sagittarius, because when I think of Queen of Wands, a lot of times I think of Melanie, and she's a Sagittarius. So this is the only major arcana, and this is just saying this is like the middle way of doing things, like being moderate, being straight down the middle, balancing thing. It's order and harmony. It's compromise. It's avoiding conflict, but it's strength through flexibility. So having this ability to maneuver through things with a nice even keel is important. This is kind of a Zen quality. It's a steady calmness. So I feel like that's going to be part of your approach now to a lot of things. You're going to have this money and going to know not to hoard it, and not that you're going to know how to make it flow, and it's this back and forth. You're going to have this great lifestyle. We're very elite lifestyle, and run across some people here that very enthusiastic yet practical. So I feel like there's a person in your life or a message coming to you that's going to be about wanting to up your relationship somehow, or it could be help you with your business somehow, or it could be anything like within the theater arts or some kind of creativity going on here. But you're going to be able to balance everything and blend everything very well, like both the practical and the creative side of your life, and the business and the creativity. I think it's a mix of both business and creativity here, and being able to balance both sides of your personality and your lifestyle. All right, so your Romance Angel Oracle card is very soon. So part of the reason why I was seeing a proposal or an advancement in a romance is because the very soon card came out. So you have to clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. This is very important because people get very excited when they see this card, because they ask for timing, like, when is this going to happen? And when they see this very soon, they're so excited. But they need to realize, what is it that you actually want? What did you wish for? So what do you want demands a very clear and specific answer. Putting in, like, it's like making an order, like an online order, Amazon order, or in the restaurant. Put an order, so you're putting an order in with the universe. And you got to let them know what you want, because the universe can hear everything and see everything you're doing. And sometimes if you're contradicting yourself all the time, or you're being wishy-washy, or you're changing your mind, the universe just like kind of watches and it's like, okay, I don't know what to give you because I can't tell what you want. And so, yeah, the universe is listening to your thoughts and feelings on your love life. So place a really clear order, very straightforward. So as soon as you are straightforward about what it is you desire, it comes to you upon the wings of angels in an instant. So get clear and honest. Formulate your request with faith and optimism. Just trust your feelings. Sit down, breathe, think what exactly you might even have to write it down. And writing it down is a good thing, like making a whole ritual out of it that you can do on a full moon even, or whatever you please. It adds an emphasis to it. It's like a direct line to universe saying, okay, this is exactly what I want. Thank you. And now I will sit back and receive it. And while you're in the waiting period of receiving it, don't fluctuate. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay focused on what it is you want. You might have to read over and over again what you wrote down to be sure that's exactly what you want, and stick with that. Okay, so let's see what your charms have to say. All right, so I have this tray that will separate the year in fourths. In the first group of months, the second group, third and fourth, in quarters. Okay, so the first quarter is January, February, March. Second quarter is April, May, June. Third quarter is July, August, September. And fourth quarter is October, November, December. So I'm gonna get, and then the middle one is just like an extra message or an important message, something that might have to do with the whole year in a general sense as well. Okay, good. We got 6 flying over here. Let's put that there. Anything else fly? Oh, 5 flew over here. I don't see anything else. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, we have the number in the first quarter, which is January, February, March. We have Yahoo, so some communication, texting, emails, a possible date. That is, to me, the candlestick represents date night to me. Color, 6. You've got the missing puzzle piece. You're the missing piece to their life. Ooh, bells. So this could be the months where they start talking about getting engaged. You've got the beautiful mermaid, so possibly dressing up. See, you got the sword here, and I feel like this is talking about being very clear, really knowing what you want, and it's coming true. But yeah, that's the only sword you have. That's about being direct, and I feel like that's the communication you had with the universe, and now these things are coming about. You got Scorpio, passionate. You've got the number 4. You got the star, which is hopes and dreams coming true. You got the parasailer, which is like coasting through this, just like this is breezy, easy breezy. The snowflake, I think, could talk about the weather, but also talks about being one of a kind, one in a million kind of person. Here you have St. George, and we've got this, the peace symbol. Also, you got the Chinese symbol for taste. So this could be talking about your date night, eating something good or tasting each other, getting very physical kind of thing, or tasting, taste testing. So there you go. That's date night. The bells make me think of, wedding bells or church bells, or maybe there's this feeling stirring up in the first quarter of the year. Okay, so let's take a look at the second quarter of the year. So second quarter, we've got Tinkerbell, which to me is about pixie dust. Pixie dust is the magic that happens in your manifesting. You have faith, trust, and the pixie dust is the ultimate step. It's the magic. Then we've got Aladdin. So Aladdin represents to me like a divine masculine, his style, his evolution from pauper to prince. And then you have the beast, who also evolves. He learns about love, and he learns to love himself, and he learns to love someone else. You have star and name, and then a mermaid again. So like your beauty, physical beauty, is very heightened in the second quarter of this January, February, March, April, May, and June. You're brave and blessed. You got this dolphin. So maybe some out, beachy situation, communications, like deep communication, candy cane. You have 26. You have the intelligent Gemini right here. You've got the elephant of memories. I see you guys, or you at least, enjoying some leisure time in the beach, relaxing. The dragonflies, like your ancestors here, helping you. And you've got Saint Dymphna. Saint Dymphna kind of helps you get out of the blues. So I don't see why you would be blue during this quarter, but maybe, we all go through ups and downs. So whenever we go through our downs, our low points, just call upon Saint Dymphna, and she can help you get out of it, because the star is here, and it's saying that there's hope. And you have your divine masculine that looks like he's about to evolve into that next phase in his life. And then you have here in the next quarter, only a couple ones. We've got 5, and we've got Jasmine. And so maybe this is Jasmine getting restless, wants to get out of the castle. So maybe sometime during those 3 months, which are, so we got January, February, March, April, June, April, May, June, July, August, September. So July, August, September, not a whole lot going on, but that's a good thing, because sometimes we just want a nice peace and quiet. I feel like definitely you're, Jasmine is a very sitting pretty card. 9 of Pentacles, enjoying the rich life, enjoying being pampered and being happy. And maybe you're going to escape the castle on the 5th of one of those months. All right, let's see what your fourth quarter has to say. So You've got the little Christmas angel box, so the angels are here guiding you. You are going to get lots of money. This is Pentacles times 1,000. So there's no wonder that Spirit kind of gave you a little warning here. Like, yeah, a lot of money's coming to you, but be careful how you use it. You know, don't hold on to it too tight. And then you've got Santa, right? So Christmas is going to be really fun. Maybe you'll be getting a new house or moving. You got 6. You got the wheel here. And AC/DC, rock and roll. The wheel is, to me, is cycles and maybe talking about karma or some kind of fortune, but also because it's Wheel of Fortune, I feel your fortune, like everything has come full circle and now you're receiving tons of abundance here. All right, and then finally, your special message. Let's see what that might be. So you have the key. You have the key here for 2 hearts to be happy together. Somebody, though, might have to cut a cord, might have to cut something out, but that they're not open, so it's a potential of letting go of things that don't serve, you know, or ideas that don't serve. Then you get the wings of the angels watching out for you, and you have 29. I feel that the scissors might be, you know, this temperance, letting go of these feelings right here, the 4 of Pentacles hoarding idea, and also zoning in on this, what you really want. Clearly decide and be sure to cut out any negative thoughts or anything that doesn't fit with your communication with the universe. Because I think one of the main things here in your year 2020 is communication and being really clear about what it is you want and listening too about what other people want. Okay? Well, I hope you like that. If you like that, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. Hello, all my returning subscribers. Thanks for coming back. And anybody who's new and visiting, please feel free to subscribe and join the Sparkles of Light. All right, I'm moving on to the next.